Todd Houghton here from Houghton Physical Therapy in Attleboro, Massachusetts for another episode number 58 of Facebook Live, Todd's Tip of the Day, 10 benefits of strength training for everyone. Tired of overuse injuries? Tired of reoccurring injuries? Why core work and strength training is the key to your success. In this episode, you're going to learn why the secret of being healthy and living pain-free, reaching all your goals while working out or any other activity that you want to do is always related to core work and strength training. I've been a physical therapist for 25 years, mostly in the Attleboro, Massachusetts area, and I'm passionate about helping people, passionate about the mindset and why mindset, it plays a huge role in me helping out each patient for physical therapy. Who's out there? Please let me know. Please click a smile emoji, a like emoji. Please feel free to email me at todd@houghtonphysicaltherapy.com if you have any questions that I can help you with in the future. And please feel free to tag a friend if you feel that this information might be useful. What is strength training? I hear about it all the time, and I just want to kind of go over, in my mind, what the difference is for strength training. Strength training is when you use muscular force against resistance. Also, when you're training the central nervous system to be as efficient as possible through all your movement patterns. What is the difference between strength training and working out? Really good question. A lot of people have this question, and it's a question that I get asked a lot. To me, lifting weights is going to the gym with little purpose or with little goals in mind. Strength training is learning how to use your core activation with all your movement patterns so you can be successful and use resistance to complete that work. Strength training is working on movement patterns with a purpose. A purpose can be any goal that you have to get stronger, to be able to pick up your grandchildren, to be able to push them around Disney World. It can also be to run a Spartan race, and it can also be to have enough core strength or endurance strength to climb 10,000 feet of elevation on a bike. So here we go. The top 10 reasons to make strength training a must in your life. Number one, lower abdominal fat. Studies have definitely shown that strength training is more effective than cardiovascular exercise for decreasing the amount of visceral fat in your body. And we also know that visceral fat is one of the leading causes of deaths because it encroaches around all your vital organs, and it can actually suffocate the organs. Number two, a benefit of strength training, better cardiovascular endurance. Who doesn't want better cardiovascular endurance? I know I do, and I know a lot of other people do. They might not know how to do it. Strength training is definitely a key to that. Again, visceral fat sits around the major organs like your heart, makes your heart work a lot harder for no reason. Let's get rid of that visceral fat. Not a good thing. Also, strength training helps to improve blood pressure in the triglyceride levels, similar to cardiovascular exercise. So we want to decrease the blood pressure by being more active. Number three, controlled blood sugar levels. Hugely important for anyone out there who has diabetes, whether it's type 1 or type 2 diabetes. This is a must. Strength training is non-negotiable. Strength training improves the ability to take in and use blood glucose or blood sugar. It also improves their functioning time to pick up a lot more glucose from the blood into the muscle, which will also decrease the blood sugar levels. Reduce cancer risk. Visceral fat only increases the risk of heart disease and diabetes, which can promote cancer development. Muscle wasting is also a common complication with cancer treatment, which, with the high risk of the toxicity of the cancer treatment, can really make the recovery or maintaining your body during cancer treatments really hard. It can also lead to tumor progression and lower survival rates, ultimately lower survival rates. The stronger you are with your physical body, the stronger you are in your mindset, the better that you can fight anything that comes up your way. Number five, lower injury risks. This is a big one. Having good muscle is really important for all movements such as balance, coordination, and injury prevention. I feel that consistent strength training with consistent correct core activation is the only way to prevent injuries. If the core is not activated, the legs do not have enough power to work well, and the arms don't have enough power to work well either. It can lead to body parts kind of giving out, ankle sprains, wrist sprains, shoulder sprains, just because the core is not activated properly, and proper strength training will help you out with that. The sixth one is strengthen mental health. Strength training definitely improves and helps to decrease clinical depression and anxiety. We also increase a bunch of endorphins that help with the depression and anxiety, but it also provides an opportunity to overcome obstacles in a controlled, predictable environment, which will definitely help with your mindset and the ability that you know that you can do something the next time you try it. The greatest, one of the really good studies for anti-anxiety effects is that it showed using moderate weights that are lighter than 70% of what you can lift for 1 rep or your 1 RM has the greatest effect in anxiety. So 70% of your 1 RM lifting with those weights, the biggest amount of decrease in anxiety. Number 7, it will definitely improve your flexibility and mobility. Strength training improves both of them in men and women. I don't have if it's equally men or women, which one, but I know it definitely improves it in both of them. While core activation is the key to this principle when you're doing any strength training, it will help to have better movement patterns. Better movement patterns increases the flexibility and mobility. When the spine is stacked properly, like with the fuse box concept that I've been working on, when the spine is stacked properly, all the nerves work correctly. When all the nerves work correctly, we have less pain, normal sensation, and increased strength and juice or power to the muscles to the work. When we push the joints through their full range of motion, because we're able to stabilize our spine and be able to stabilize our core, when we find a correct starting point, you build time under tension that the body can start to function through that full range in a safe manner so you do not get hurt. Most people lift too much, too heavy, too quick because they think that they need to for whatever reason. Take some time, be patient. Number 8, improve body image. This is all a byproduct of strength training. Feeling good about the way you look, feeling good about the way you feel, feeling good about maybe the way someone else looks at you. It definitely improves the body image for each person. No matter, it's also been proven in studies, no matter what the look changes or the physical look that changes of the body, people feel better. Even if it's not a dramatic difference by strength training, the endorphins helps you with your confidence and it actually makes you feel better. Number 9, osteoporosis prevention and management, which is huge. How many people do we know as we get older have osteopenia, which is just before osteoporosis? And when you get osteoporosis, the chances of you breaking something with a slip or a fall, or not even a slip and a fall, it can be a non-contact injury. People can notice increased incidence of the fractures if they're not strength training. So strength training will decrease the likelihood, or hopefully we can keep it off for as long as possible for an osteoporotic bone. So weight-bearing exercises are fantastic for strength training. The next one is boosted brain health. Strength training can definitely improve the brain power over the course of the lifetime, but it also affects the strongest in older adults suffering from cognitive decline. Men and women between the age of 55 and 86 with mild impairment performed exercises twice a week, weight training, strength training, noticed a significant improvement in the cognitive scores. Dramatic. So Sudoku, word searches might be one of the best things that we can do. Really simple to do. The key is to get the blood flowing, noting that high intensity strength training increases the flow of blood, increases the flow of oxygen to the brain and nutrients and oxygen to the brain. And this study also showed you if you lift 80% of your RM, that was the dramatic increase in the ability for the boosted brain health. So hopefully this was helpful for everyone out there. Todd Houghton here from Houghton Physical Therapy. Please feel free to reach out to me at toddh@houghtonphysicaltherapy.com. Excited to bring you number 59 next week. Thanks.